at all you lovely ladies. How exciting is this? Oh my God. Can I just ask you, in fact, I want to blow this up. I just want to ask you, how relieved do you guys all feel to now be graduates? Kudos. I just want to see like a great big, Alexa, can you turn your camera on? And Kayla and Claudia and Sadie, if you can just, and Ali, Amy, if you can just let your faces be seen, that would be wonderful. It is so great to see you guys. Congratulations. I'm Jennifer. I'm the CEO of Girls with Impact, and we are here to celebrate your graduation. Woohoo! So excited for all of you. Let me just share my screen.
This is so funny. It's my leadership class. Like, I actually didn't even do it.
And I just want to ask all of you to mute yourselves as well. All right, so just a little bit of an introduction, a little bit about my background as we get going here, and I think you all can see my screen. I'm Jennifer Openshaw. I'm the CEO of Girls with Impact, and just so you all know, I was a motel maid at one point when I was 14 years old, and was fortunate to work really hard and ended up as one of the few women CEOs in Silicon Valley. And I am really fortunate today to be doing something I love so much that has a phenomenal impact on our graduates. And our hope is that this is just the beginning of your journey, that you are now going to continue on this journey with us. You now have a host of friends, not only from this class, but from all of the Girls with Impact graduates. So just stop and think. Now, Jeff and Janine, those of us who are a little bit older than you guys, we would come out of high school and we never had a network. Okay, we'd have to go build it. Do you know that some people spend tens of thousands of dollars to get into these groups that have a network of people? You guys know why networking is so important? So you can get your jobs, get a deal done, move up in your careers, all right? Well, now you've got one that is here for you for the rest of your life. So I want to thank Malden for being our partner and allowing us to bring this to you girls, okay? So let's get started with the good stuff. That's by way of just introduction there, picking up here. Let me talk a little bit about what the girls have gone through over the last 10 weeks or so. So basically we focus our curriculum on 3 key areas. They investigate an idea, they innovate around that idea, and then they ignite it and start to bring it to life. You ladies learned some really incredible concepts, right? Real MBA things from the Harvard Business School and also the life of business. So you learned about what an entrepreneur is, the importance of feedback. You learned and built the business model canvas. I mean, you can say now that you've actually created a business plan. You now know what a unique value proposition is. And as one of our graduates said, she now knows that MVP doesn't just stand for most valuable player. Pretty cool, right? Goal setting, you guys created vision statements, you did a customer persona, marketing, the 4 P's of marketing, straight out of Harvard, by the way, networking and advisory boards. And in the budgeting section, you did much more than a budget. You did a profit and loss, and you actually did a break even, which honestly, that was something I learned in business school. I never learned that in the business world, unless you specialize in finances. And then you did a presentation. So really a very powerful experience. I mean, I just kind of want to see a show of hands. Were you surprised as you went through it, like how, I just kind of want to hear a couple of comments. How did you guys feel about it? Like, was it really more than you thought? Was it challenging? Adriana, tell me what you thought real quick, if you'll unmute.
I thought it was challenging, but just the right amount of challenging.
Okay, good. Kayla Sullivan, what'd you think? Just real quick, and then we'll move on. Kayla, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I thought it was fun. It taught me a lot about, business and everything. Yeah, I did like it a lot.
Awesome. All right. So then let me give you a flavor of now the students who have all gone through the program and the network you have. Remember, we talked about all the graduates. So 2,000 young women like yourself have gone through the academy from 10 countries, 45 states. It's a 10-week program, 16,000 class hours, 16,000 bring back activities, and about 76% of them actually make it all the way through. So you really deserve a huge applause for making it this far and coming out. And we can't wait to see some of your adventures and to see you bring those to life. So a little bit of background on why Girls with Impact exists. We created Girls with Impact because we want you guys to become the leaders of tomorrow, right? If you look at the companies out there, only a very small fraction of them have women at the top. And if we also look at women who actually start businesses, entrepreneurs, there's still not as many women as we'd like, and women make phenomenal entrepreneurs, as we know here today. And also, when we look at the $150 billion that go to early stage or startup companies, only 2% of that goes to women. So we want to change that, and we want to change that with you. All of you deserve to be a part of that. And we also want to help women really see themselves as leaders. So hopefully all of you do now, and our data shows that you do. So a little bit of the outcomes from our survey, and you all took a pre-survey and a post-survey. 85% of young women feel now that they feel more confident. 79% of them feel more skilled in technology, an improvement in public speaking. Scholarships is something to come. We want to remind you all to leverage it for scholarships and in your college applications. 93% feel more college ready, increase in cash management skills. Many of you feel more likely to major in business or entrepreneurship, and I'm excited to hear more of that. And then much more just a sense of being empowered. So many great things. Let me talk a little bit about how you all should be leveraging this experience, and your leaders at Malden will be helping you with that. But number one is college applications. When we see young women put it as their number one extracurricular, it really stands out. It can really set you apart versus some of the other activities that you might be doing. Why? Because you did it on your own. It's a leadership thing. It took a lot of work, and that's the message that comes across. College applications. We've had young women who were in college scholarships, were in interviews for scholarships, and all they wanted to know about was their Girls with Impact venture. Your job interviews. Talk about what you learned. Use some of the terminology that you've acquired, because it'll just knock people off their socks when they know that you did a SWOT, or you know what a value proposition is, that you created a business plan. You, of course, can launch your venture. You can use it for perhaps community service requirements, your resume for sure, put it on your resume, and then building your network. All right, so now with that, we want to hear from a couple of our graduates and the incredible ventures that they've created. We are so excited. Let me just say, all of our girls here today built incredible ventures, and we're going to highlight them very quickly at the end. We just don't have enough time to hear from everybody. But I would like to ask you, for you adults who are on, feel free to share what you hear and experience today, and use it as an opportunity to bring others to the program. So with that, let me introduce Federica Noel, the founder of EchoAbility. Here we go. And I will stop sharing so that she can take it over.
So do I just share my screen with my presentation?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Federica Noel, and I'm the founder of EchoAbility. And this design was created, oh, sorry. It's like, I think I have to take away the rehearsed timings. I'll be right back, sorry.
Why don't we go, shall we go to the next if we can? Let's do that while she's preparing, and let's go to Ashley Reardon, CEO of Spirit Ring. Ashley, show us what you've got.
Alrighty, so just this. Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Rudin, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Spirit Ring. Each day, people gather together with friends, family, coworkers, in places such as bars, restaurants, or even private homes to socialize and celebrate. The disturbing part of that fact is that a percentage of those people are not consuming the drinks that they had expected. A percentage of these people their drinks are containing harmful substances that they might not even be able to necessarily taste. That's the bad news. The good news? We have developed a system in which in 3 simple steps, you can find out whether or not your drink is safe. So it basically works like this. Of course, you purchase your drink of choice, and you place a small droplet of that drink onto the designated area on the ring. Now, if the color of your ring changes at all, you cannot drink your drink, for it is unsafe. As a company, our vision is to alleviate the stress of the unknowns from all in order to provide more of an opportunity to enjoy life. So this allows you to, instead of just worrying your butt off, you can travel, party, sing and dance. You can do whatever makes you happy in order to live your life to the very fullest. A great part about our rings is that they're easily concealable. So our rings will be worn as jewelry, but you can wear them in any way that's easiest for you. So you can wear them as your typical ring, or you can wear them as a necklace or even a bracelet. And another cool fact is that there are hundreds of different designs to choose from. And you can purchase them all through our website or even through DMs, whatever's easiest for you. And another cool part is that this can take place from anywhere in the world. And from anywhere, life may take you next. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please feel free to shout out, give us a shout at any time. And we hope you have a fabulous day, staying safe and enjoying life.
Great job, great job. We're going to move on and we're going to hold applause, etc. And Federica, are you ready? I think maybe not. So if that's the case, I'm going to move on to Sophia Barcher, the CEO of Scout Study.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Such exciting things. Oh my gosh.
Okay, can everyone see my screen?
We can.
Okay. So my project is scoutstudy.com, and my vision statement is igniting the desire to learn about the arts through reading and exploration. So this is my market problem and opportunities. So for the past few years, many children have been confined to their homes and they're missing out on the interactive wonders of the world. And as more days pass by, parents are losing hope that their children will ever be able to enjoy museums and become enchanted by the fascinating exhibits. So I'm a student who loves to learn more, and lately local museums are closed due to the pandemic, and young children have no way of immersing themselves in this world that museum exhibits can offer. So I wish to change that. And to solve this, let me introduce you to Scout Study, which is a website geared towards children to immerse themselves in the world of books and museums. So students can take virtual tours of museums and watch videos about unique exhibits. They can take quizzes and apply their knowledge to virtual activities. And during a global pandemic, Scout Study is a way for students to escape from their classes and explore the world around them. So take a look at this. Children love museums, but there's no way for them to safely enjoy the exhibits anymore. So this is a quote by Myra Coleman. She said, "A visit to a museum is a search for beauty, truth, and meaning in our lives. Go to museums as often as you can." So my target audience would be students and their parents who miss the joys of going to museums. We also intend to serve museum curators who will partner with us and make interactive videos of their exhibits. So these are just 2 examples of my target audience. So this is my competition. A competitor that I found was Scholastic Learning because it's a well-known company, but it's more worldwide than local, and it's not modern enough, or they didn't modernize to fit the needs of the pandemic. So my unique value proposition is for students confined to their homes, our products provide exposure to the arts and exploration of cultures because they're stuck at home and they can't enjoy museums anymore. So check this out. The Boston Children's Museum is outdated and they don't offer any services to accommodate the pandemic and children who are stuck at home. Just check out their website. They offer arts and crafts activities, but nothing that can show children exhibits. Even at the top, it says that the museum is temporarily closed, but they're not offering anything for their customers. So this is a prototype of what scoutstudy.com will initially look like. There are no other websites that I found that offer museum videos, and although there has been no way to test the website from students and parents alike, there's great interest in the website. And then this is my marketing plan. So we intend to do a school outreach, social media, and museum outreach because those are my target audiences, and we'll do this by social media and networking. And then this is a little bit about the budget. So our expected income in the first year is expected to be around $16,500, and my total expected costs is around $40,000. And then these are just some more budget things like wages, marketing, and products that we will provide. So for the future, my next step would be to create a new and exciting website and learn how to use it. And then in 3 months, we will begin reaching out to museums and discuss partnerships. In 6 months, we will create virtual videos and tours for the websites and advertise at the same time. And then in 1 year, we will begin to visit schools or virtually or in person and present our website to students, and we will update the videos and website regularly. So thank you for listening. If you have any questions, my email is below.
Great job. So I love seeing those numbers. I know you all got a little taste of that. Okay, Frederica, you let us know when you're ready. And I think for the moment, we will move forward now to Courtney Castelletto. Courtney. Jeff, what do you think of this? Is this crazy?
I think it's outstanding. I mean, the level of detail has been phenomenal, the enthusiasm. So this is great. I'm looking forward to the next ones.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Courtney Castelletto, and my project with Girls with Impact is upcycled journals. Two of my biggest passions are journaling in the environment, and after looking more into it, I found that paper accounts for 25% of waste in the landfills and 33% of municipal waste. And millions of trees are cut down every year for the production of paper. So I decided to create a product, Upcycled Journals, that is a journal made from 100% recyclable materials, with a portion of the proceeds from each journal going to different environmental charities such as Team Trees and Defenders of the Wild. When creating my product, I was looking for what my customer base would be so that I can understand how to make a good product. And two different types of people I looked into were people who were environmentally conscious consumers and someone who enjoyed journaling. From the environmentally conscious consumer standpoint, I looked into how I can create a product that will reduce waste and help clean up our environment. And from someone who enjoys journaling, I looked at how I could make the paper better quality so that it could be a good experience and wouldn't have to bleed through or worrying about the paper ripping. Through looking at my competition, I saw that I wanted to be an eco-friendly company that was inexpensive. And my unique value proposition is for environmentally conscious consumers. Our products provide an environmentally sustainable option for notebooks and journals because it is made from 100% recycled materials, and a portion of the cost of each journal goes towards various environmental charities. Here are 4 pictures of my prototype, which is my minimum viable product, and it's a 50-page journal that I made completely from recycled materials. For my marketing plan, I looked at a three-pronged approach in which I would reach my target audience through social media, partnering with environmental charities, and working with influencers who journal so that my product could get to people who are interested in this type of journal. Looking towards the future, in 3 months, I will have launched my minimum viable product and started my first round of advertisements in order to get my product out there. In 6 months, I will have sold 20 plus journals and begin production on additional journals with different colored covers, different types of paper, more pages, etc. And in 1 year, I will have hoped to have sold 75 plus journals and have donated a substantial amount of money to environmental charities because that has been my goals for this product. Thank you.
I love how you all are using the word will, right? Has such an impact on our ability to bring things to life. Well done, well done. All right, next we have Elena Rotundo. Take it away. Look at this beautiful class. Elena, you good? There you go, perfect.
Okay, sorry. Luna's apparel. Our goal is to have every teenage girl feel confident in the clothing that they wear. Who am I? My name is Lane Rotundo, and I'm a 16-year-old sophomore at Walden Catholic High School for Girls. I am a part of the dance company and track team. I'm hardworking, and I always try to care for and help those who are less fortunate than I am. I focus on my academics, and I'm able to keep up with schoolwork while also participating in extracurricular activities. Here is a question I would like you to consider. Have you ever found an outfit that you absolutely loved, but when you tried it on, it didn't fit right? The waist was too big or too small, or the length was too long or too short, or even a shirt that was too tight or too oversized? Well, Luna's Apparel is here to change that. What is Luna's Apparel? Luna's Apparel is a clothing website where women can customize their clothes to fit their unique measurements. It allows women to find the right clothes for them and allows them to feel confident in the clothing they wear. And to the left is the logo. The prototype that I have created is the website homepage. There are categories, deals, pickup and delivery, the account, and the cart. The target audience is for teenage girls of all sizes who don't feel confident in their clothes. Our first customer, Sally Smith, cannot find the right length for her pants. She supports this idea because she wants herself and other girls to feel confident. Our second customer, Lisa Brown, she cannot find clothes that fit her size, and she supports the idea because she wants to find clothes that will fit herself. The two main competitors are Nordstrom and Macy's, and this is due to their fast shipping and wide selection of sizes, but they do not focus on boosting women's confidence. Luna's Apparel focuses on advertising products that allow each person to be themselves and gives them clothes that fit their unique measurements. The only issue is that they are big companies and it will be hard to reach their business size. Luna's Apparel is unique because it is created by a teenage girl and it focuses just on women, allowing them to feel comfortable and confident. This business is not created for money. It is created to spread love and positivity to young women who need it. The three main marketing strategies that I will be using are social media, radio and YouTube ads, and to spread the products verbally to other teenage girls. For a budget, the total expected income for year one is $12,500, and the total expected costs are $16,900, and my total expected profit is $4,400. And the total cost of products sold is $5,000. The estimated total of marketing and promotional costs is $1,150, and the estimated total of wages and salaries are $5,000. Timeline for the future. The next step is to learn how to run a website and how it can sell our products. 3 months after, I will begin sponsoring our business on social media platforms and bring attention to it. 6 months after that, I will begin to sell our products from our website. 1 year out, At 1 year, our business will have continuous customers and we will be gaining a profit. If you have any questions, you can contact me at my email down below. Thank you. Ooh, sorry.
No problem. Let's have Frederica go now.
Oops, sorry, I was speaking away. Sorry, girls. All right, Fred, take it away. Great job.
Hello, my name is Federica Noel, and I'm the founder of Ecobility, and this design was created by Billy Zhang, who is currently a senior at Malden High School. What is the best way to assist your community, and what could be the best way to enhance your leadership skills and leave an impact? Well, here I have Ecobility. Ecobility, originally created by outstanding leaders Billy Zhang, Krishi Shah, and Chili Patel, provides Malden with a mix of science, education, community engagement, and youth-led projects. As a member of Ecobility, I have learned the importance of helping and uniting our community, and most importantly, working together. A couple of weeks ago, Billy and I discussed the potential integration of Ecobility into the Malden Catholic community. With my ideas, I have provided ways that would enhance and transform the future of Ecobility in hopes that it would one day become an outstanding nonprofit organization. So for personas, here we have Billy. Billy is at least 10 years old and he is currently struggling in mathematics. Although he is a hardworking student and often vibrant and happy, Billy is in need of math help. Here we have McKinley. So McKinley is 31 years old and he immigrated from Haiti about 2 years ago. He is currently looking for a job in the United States but has difficulties with the English language. McKinley is well-spoken and extremely intelligent. However, he needs assistance in mastering the English language. Here we have Aaron. Aaron is 17 years old and has not completed his mandatory service hours due to school and sports that consume most of his time. He cares for his community and has ideas to improve it, but his main goal is to fulfill his service hour requirements. But how can we do this in order to accommodate these three personas? Well, in order to fulfill the needs of the community members, such as Billy and McKinley, we offer tutoring services in subject areas such as English, reading, mathematics, and science. And the best part is that we use interactive platforms such as Zoom, Google Meet, and which are alternatives during our current pandemic. And for activities, we would use educational platforms such as BrainPop and Kahoot and Quizlet Live. For community members such as Aaron, we also provide volunteer opportunities. And with these volunteer opportunities, we would give 5+ hours. And the volunteers can also assist officers in creating outreach programs and help with the creation of future fundraisers, which could help to boost your resume for college. We have the package all in one and free of charge. So Ecobility was an instant success through the first initial launch of STEM for Immigrants in the summer of 2020, but improvements are still needed. We are in need of more participation, more collaboration on creating community services and outreach programs, and we also need ideas on creating future fundraisers. These donations from these fundraisers will proceed to organizations such as Black Lives Matter, Build Africa, Stop AAPI Hate, and the National Center for Transgender Equality. Our marketing plan will be presented through platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. In immediate action to pair Malden Catholic with Malden High, I will have to propose a cohesive plan and look for interested students. In 3 months, Malden Catholic and Malden High School should be partnered and ready to launch Ecobility for the 2021 to 2022 academic school year. In 6 months, we should be ready to launch our events. And 1 year from now, Ecobility should have increased in interest and should have transformed into an organization with successful programs that will benefit our community. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I mean, look at the variety of those ventures, Jeff and team. It's just pretty incredible, isn't it? And so much more to come. We're going to see some highlights in just a few minutes. Let me just quickly open up the mics and you guys can all take your mutes off. I just want to hear from the girls super briefly, maybe like the one main thing that you took away from the program or how it most impacted you. I'm just really just a couple words. Kayla, Courtney, Christy, Clerge, Danielle, just unmute yourself. And I just want to have you guys kind of chime in. Brianna Lees, Gomez, if you want to share. Gia, I'd love to hear. Lily, tell me what, you know, how did it impact you or what was most helpful to you?
I think that one thing that was really helpful is to see how many of my classmates also like acknowledge a similar problem as me. And even though like we didn't do our ventures like together initially, just to see like how there's a community of people who all are interested in the same thing. And even like I wasn't in Frederica's class, but like my idea is somewhat similar to hers. So just like that network of support that will be created in the future.
Very cool. That's a great takeaway. I'm just going to call on some of you if you're not going to chime in. Olivia Goff, anything that you kind of, how did it impact you or any big takeaway? Great share. Yeah, Lily.
Yeah, I just thought that like I had no idea on like what like I don't know how to explain it, like business like propositions and like what had to go into that to create a successful business. And like I feel like this like program like really helped with my confidence on that.
That's great. I'm so glad. We're so glad to hear that. A lot of us don't know about that stuff, even when we're working in the working world, by golly, right? Francesca, I see a lot of folks who've got, I don't see your lovely faces. Anybody else want to share? Brianna, Tom?
I agree with what Olivia said. Like, I didn't really understand like how to launch like kind of like a business, and I think it really helped me like figure it out. And yeah, and the coach is really helpful to like guide me along.
Great. Anybody else? Fred, do you want to comment, Frederica?
Yeah, sure. So at first I didn't know where to start, but going to people who I knew and trying to figure out something that would leave an impact on my community and even the community at large was actually really helpful for me because I was able to put in my networking techniques and everything. So it was pretty cool. And I think I learned a lot from my experiences in Girls with Impact.
Great. Anybody else want to share just a comment, anything else? It's helpful for us to hear also always, and it's helpful for your leaders at Malden to hear. Anybody else want to share? And anybody, right? Even you adults who are on, anybody? Yes, Ashley.
I think another very like big important thing is also the fact that not only were we able to gain new skills by going like graduating through this program, but also build upon the ones that we already had to kind of make us not only more well-rounded person, but we're able to now create all these amazing like presentations and speak publicly that not everyone's been able to have the chance to do before.
Yeah. Oh, great. So well said. Well, with that, and I'd love more, but let me turn it over to our fabulous Malden leader, Jeff Smith. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you very much. And thank you for having us today. We truly appreciate all the work that Girls with Impact has done with our students, especially the coaches that have spent countless hours and answering emails and having special sessions to make sure that these venture programs. So we at Malden Catholic truly appreciate all the efforts from Girls with Impact and our partnership with you. But more specifically, I want to talk to you ladies and just wanted to say congratulations. We're very proud of all the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice that you have shown during this program. Special thank you to Frederica, Ashley, Sophia, Elena, and Courtney for presenting your ventures. I personally was really impressed with the level of detail and creativity in each one. They were amazing. Your Girls with Impact leadership journey began on January 6th. And after being immersed in the program by your amazing coaches, you took a thought an idea and developed it over time into a plan. And that plan had you work on critical skills for success. As you can see through the ventures that we saw today, there was a lot of creativity, design thinking, marketing, finances, structure, animation, Frederica, I saw that in the PowerPoint. So we had some really, really good things that were there, but it all derived from what you were interested in and your passion, which I thought was excellent. You were then tasked with creating a venture pitch, and you were all doing this while concentrating on your academics and getting good grades, participating in clubs and athletics, and more importantly, navigating through this life during a pandemic. And that's not an easy task. And many hours went into this program and the development of your plan. You were all able to grow in confidence, leadership, as you can see in the diagram, college readiness, and you enhanced your professional skills for success. One of the bigger things that I took out of even today's presentation was your ability to public speak and do it confidently, which is one thing that we're all continuing to strive on, even myself to this day. And this program was able to give you the framework to put your passion into a business plan or develop a nonprofit, as we saw. We are confident that you are those leaders and entrepreneurs and the innovators of tomorrow. And as you all continue to make history at our school, as we talk about time and time again, I can think of the young poet laureate, Amanda Gorman, who spoke at this year's inaugural address for President Biden. And she did that shortly before you started this class. And there was a few stanzas that kind of stood out, and I just wanted to read those today, just so it could resonate with you. One was, in this truth, in this faith we trust. For while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. She went on to say, so let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left with. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if we're only brave enough to be it. And history has its eyes on you, ladies. You're leaving behind a legacy, a real gift with your ideas, your words, your actions, your presentations, your academic rigor that you have in front of you. You're making this world, this country, a better place. And we truly, on behalf of Malden Catholic, we are extremely proud of you and wanted to say congratulations on the completion of this successful course. And thank you, Jennifer, for having us. We truly appreciate that.
You are welcome. Such beautiful words. Fabulous. Thank you so much. So we have one more thing we're going to do, which is fun. We're going to look at the class reel, something you're all going to want to watch. Before we do that, though, we want to take a group picture. So I sent a text out to you guys. If you can make sure, a lot of you, we see parts of your head. If you can just make sure that you're centered, like Sadie Bowden, Alexa, Liliana Romero, and Amy Macamasa, forgive me, wonderful. And Julia on the iPhone, if you can make sure we see your face. Perfect, that's much better. Come forward, Julia, that's perfect. All right, so what I want you to do is look into your camera, and maybe if you want to do a nice heart with your, or some happy, but don't cover your face. Do it right below your chin. And on the count of Kayla Sullivan, if you can come closer, Claudia, I can't see you. I need to see your faces in the camera, please. Claudia, if you can, thank you. Much more Claudia. I see top head only. And Amy, same thing, a little bit more closer. Okay, fabulous. Brianna Wong, again, I see half of your face. I think you guys can, yeah, a little bit better, closer. All right, so on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Cheese. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, such happy faces. Beautiful. All right. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our lovely McKenna. And I want to thank McKenna and the team for all the work that went into this. And here we go. And McKenna, here we go. Fabulous. Love seeing all those projects. You guys, we are so excited. Such great stuff. All right, just in closing, I just want to remind you guys of a few sort of next steps and takeaways. First off, you all should know that we have the boardroom, which is our follow-on program. You all should be, you're technically a part of that already, and I would really encourage you to take advantage of it. The couple pieces that come into play there, just as a reminder, is that you can be paired with a mentor. You are part of the alumni network. We have monthly speakers, and the mentor, by the way, is to keep you working either on your venture or just whatever's kind of top of mind for you. It might be related to getting an internship or things that complement what you're doing in school. And then continuing to just network with your peers. And it's really important that you take this and I think continue to just stay connected, because you're going to see how it's going to help you going forward. So the boardroom, you'll be getting something on that. The couple other opportunities, just to share these with you, is from time to time, we have new girls come onto our advisory board where they take a little bit more active roles. We always encourage you to refer girls. You might have relatives or neighbors, not just in your own neighborhood, but across the country. So let them know about the program. And then we hope that you'll just continue to spread the word. So McKenna, any other final words for our graduates today?
No, I think that's it. You should be looking in your inbox for an invitation to our social networking platform later today. And that will just say boardroom at Girls with Impact will be the sender, and you just accept the invitation, and then you can come and join our social networking platform and get to know girls from all over the country.
Well, again, we are so excited about your ventures and seeing what's next in store for all of you, and kudos, and parents, so much to be grateful for. So here's to just the beginning of your journey and continuing all the great work you've been doing at Malden High. Thank you, Malden. Thank you to all of our leaders, our coaches, McKenna, and thank you, parents, as well, for your support. Have a great rest of your week and go celebrate. Pass on the word.